I've always liked this idea of a combination of science and art. I've always felt that art could kind of do with a more scientific approach every now and again, and science could do with the input of a bit more creativity or something like that. And it seems like the two are merging. I'm Damien Hirst, and I don't know, I guess I'm romantic and traditional, maybe a little bit twisted.
Damien Hirst has been described by a London critic as the hooligan genius of British art. And I think that's a pretty good description, because there is something rough and pugnacious about him, and at the same time there's that quality of genius. Hirst right away had a gift for doing disturbing and irritating things, you might say. A great tiger shark preserved in formaldehyde. A very affecting lamb in formaldehyde. A couple of cows sliced and distributed among a set of tanks. Nothing quite like that had been seen. Animal rights people would get fairly upset about it. It raised a moral question. I mean, is that what we should be doing to animals?
We're looking for triggers, things that trigger things off. I mean, you know, you kind of want to draw people in, but maybe repulse them at the same time, or... I mean, you have to get people listening to you before you can change their minds.
I think Hirst is one of the few artists working today who aspires to be doing something that we expect primarily from scientists.
The show I've just done is called Theories, Models, Methods, Approaches, Assumptions, Results and Findings. Through the history of time, there's been all kinds of attitudes to death, and I think today we definitely sweep it under the carpet. I think you have to face up to death on some level. You know, like with the pill piece, The Void, it's like, you know, we're kind of separated from death by all these pills. It amazes me that these pill companies use, you know, artistic techniques that, you know, they're visually beautiful, but, you know, it's a kind of losing battle. You know, you're going to die anyway.
Damien Hirst's genius really lies in those things that nobody ever quite thought of. There's Adam and Eve stretched out as cadavers on gurneys. A gynecologist's office filled with fish and water. The anatomy set, 20 feet high, turning into something like the Statue of Liberty, the Statue of Health. There's a quality of entertainment. I mean, it's vaudeville, it's burlesque, it's full of jokes. It's the kind of thing that inevitably is going to create a stir. Oh, Damien Hirst is definitely a celebrity in England. He's like Madonna, someone of that sort.
I don't know, I'm 35, got grey hair, I've got 2 kids, and I'm called Enfant Terrible, and a YBA.
The prices of my work are kind of stupidly high, and I kind of, on one level, feel like I haven't even started yet. And it's like, you know, where will it all go? You know, people need people to look up to or something like that. But it's not my main concern. It's like, you can schmooze as many art museum curators as you like, but as soon as they're dead, if the work's junk, then it's not going to be around, you know. So I think you have to concentrate on the art.